Hello, everybody. Come on in. Let's see about doing this. Hello, hello. Well, let's see. Hey, y'all got it this time. Yeehaw. Come on in, everybody. Come on in. I just left my meeting and we're headed to a collision that's down the street, and then I gotta take Apple some food, and then I'll be back out on the street. Boss lady's at home right now. We got the grandson. We got one of our grandchildren. He's there tonight. What's up, Justin? So we're gonna go out. I'm gonna go cruising tonight. I'm gonna be looking for crime scenes. First, I gotta take Apple some food. I just left a business meeting. This corner here where the collision is at tonight, this is a pretty bad area. There's a lot of collisions here. Usually they're pretty bad. This one looks to be maybe, oh yeah, it's got a decent, but we'll pull in here, folks. We'll pull right up in here. As you can see, I'm gonna get out for a second. You can see looks like a two-car collision. Give me a second, folks. It's live though right now. No, don't worry about it. Hey, Anthony, don't worry about it. You go in front of it. Give me some eye candy for the women. So how's everybody doing tonight? Y'all doing okay? There's some pretty extensive damage here, but it doesn't look like anyone's majorly hurt. But we were at the corner of Avenue J and Challenger. This corner's actually had some pretty deadly accidents. Right across the street, you can see the pole on the other side. There was a fatality there. There's been fatalities over here to the right. In the Superior over here, a man was beaten to death. All right, everybody, I'm back in here for a minute. Yeah, this corner is notorious for collisions, that's for sure. Apple is not with me, folks. She is at home right now. We have the grandchild there. Yeah, there's been a lot of collisions on this corner, folks. No, okay, everybody, I'm gonna let you know. We went out to do the interview with Jeff today, but it was extremely, extremely windy. And we're gonna have an interview tomorrow, and we're hoping to have other people there at the interview also. In regards to Monique, we're hoping to do an interview in regards to Gloria Huerta and maybe Michelle Russ.
Engine 4, squad 90, just still keep breathing. 8035 Hill Drive, unit 324.
All right.
San Gabriel, come look.
It's been a while, but it was a female that passed away across the street over there.
How about 18 that is in the call, send out your informant, use Billy Phillips and Tennessee Taxi 51 for him.
I am. 110 elevator rescue. 4360 Via Marina. Tahiti Way, residence and it's like right where you're at, going north. Zigzag. It's on the floor.
You can see they're transporting one person right there, folks.
14558 East Glasser Registry, Glenwood.
This is in Lancaster. Too much static where?
Noted at 2244 Industry Units in La Puente Code 3929-14558 La Salette Street, 14558 La Salette.
35, squad 30, suspect 1135.
All right, folks, we're back on the road. So that's actually Challenger Way and Avenue J is where the collision was. That's in East Lancaster. And it looked to appear to be two-vehicle collision.
Exhaust leak.
Yes.
I'm gonna take it to mechanic one day.
O-ring.
Huh?
It's gonna be the sounds like it's a flange gasket.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll get it fixed.
All right, man.
Enjoy. I was not doing that. Just so y'all know, I'm not gonna get to where you can see the plate, but that Corvette right there is one of our crew.
Force 170, squad 173, collision pedestrian wall. Century Boulevard, 8th Avenue.
But I'm headed to the house for a few. I gotta go bring Apple her food, and then I will be out. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do some driving around. I'm gonna see if maybe I can locate that stolen Altima. See, now that's the one I hear. The one that's staticky right now, Justin, that's the Whistler. We just did a little servicing on the Crown Vic today. You know, making sure she's roadworthy, you know, good brakes. Make sure it's running good. Yeah, she's running good. Cruise with the, hey, we can do that. Cruise with the crew. You know, we just had a little business meeting. We're gonna, you know, there's gonna be a lot of stuff going on. We're gonna look for people to volunteer in other areas, you know, that will do the news in their area. It would be nice to be able to expand throughout, you know, all Los Angeles County, Kern County. Yeah, we were just at the accident on J and Challenger. It looked like there's possibly going to be 2 people transported by ambulance. Ugh.
What building it is, what letter it is?
What building it is.
Okay, copy. Well, we'll drive around, see if we get flagged down anywhere.
Burlington handle any addresses for 15 family 22424 Oxford Lane, across the Sheffield, and Beaufort, Southside. Informant sisters 390 trying to take children who are 4 and 6 in her vehicle and drive. Informant phone number for further and family trying to stop her from driving. Tag is 2266 for early since they handle any addresses.
Well, that thing's modified. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you guys saw that, but did you see the people just running across the street right here? This area right here, so many people have been hit because they run right across the street from the liquor store. In a minute, when I get to the house, I'm not going to shut this live down. I'm just going to run in and I'm going to bring Apple her food and see if I can find my beanie real quick. And I'll be right back up. But the mods will be on here. They'll keep you all busy. You know. But if any of you know anybody that, you know, wants to do internship or volunteer, you know, for AV News Crew, please send us an email. Somebody pop up the email address, because I would honestly like to get it all the way across Los Angeles and Kern County. I want to expand our horizon. Woo, hey. Well, I put in some E85 fuel because this thing takes E85, and a lot of people don't know, but E85 is basically 102 to 105 octane. So the flex fuel cars run a lot better on E85. Oh, who's on there? Apple, is that you? Apple, where am I at? You know, huh? Love you, honey. I'm only home for a few minutes, so babe. I'm gonna bring you your food, and I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna do a couple drive arounds, and I'm gonna go hit a couple of the locations where they do chop shops and see if maybe I can find JJ's car. But boss lady is in the house, folks. She definitely my boss, but she can boss me around. That's okay. I love her. Here, I'll leave it right there. I'll turn it right there for Mr. Steve. I'll be back out in a few minutes, folks.
From the station. Hey, sir, I'm going to be delayed regarding this 902T. So let's go ahead and I want to be on 7 Street East and I'm use J5, and we'll roll in together from there. You'll be assigned left seat, so I need it. Copy. Well, I copy nature request. LA engine 108, we have no answer at the door. We're going to have to force entry. Level switch. Caller at the location. ending mileage is 71784.
64 Reason 628, everybody's going to family last to red line.
LA from engine 108. In entry, you can cancel the request for sheriff. Why?
Tell them handle 6 road assist on IT the Coro, Seiko Canyon Road, a former lost control of vehicle, and is stuck on the curb, check 230.
Engine 103, Squad 15, medical rescue at the McDonald's. 8913 East Washington Boulevard, Crossway Drive.
Vehicle by sedan, driver 502 per performance.
Hey, sir, ring at this 909T on Decorum and Bidwell. LA, Willow. Airport. For me, and I'll fix it once I get there. Copy that.
Six advises, code for March Family, Australia, detaining one else, same for the code. King advising code 4 over the 415 on Ramona. Code 4 Ramona. Yes, code 3 response stated 905B, 902R. 36831 at Meadowview Court, 36831 Meadowview Court, across of 47th Street East and Essex Drive. Daughter, female 48, was bitten by informant's dog in the face. Dog's in the bedroom. Fires en route. Tech 271. Probably interest 101. 4 to 1 and 3 to 4. Less than 3 only. 264, respond code 3 in tandem. Lancaster 111, David Handle. I need to take the assist 14 family, 43314 Cornell Court, across the 30th West, K-King 4, husband male 40, named in the call, acting erratic, taking videos of informant, permitted to feel safe, no weapons. Code 9 for further attack 368, 111, David Handle. I need to take the assist. No, Lancaster, I need to take the assist 14 family on Cornell Court. Taking the assist after a previous party, thank you. Which 12 David?
12 David, PM.
Thank you.
Hey, ma'am, I'm 97 right attack 349. 12 David, can you call the informant, see if the DP still there?
Waiting additional unit. Place over there in T to Cora Bidwell.
Yeah, go ahead, sir. Yes, sir, for that. Actually, are you 10-6? Sorry, you 10-9? It's 12 David, are you 10-6?
Yes, it's your response is 459 now, 1200 East Pondera Street, 1200 East Pondera Street, across the Palm Vista Avenue and Avenue J. John. So I heard a loud crash, possibly glass breaking, informant tunnel loud, tech 370, Lancaster Interest 101. See multiple units less than one. Davis 97. On the 275 on Park Street, DP inside the house, Apartment Center Park Central. DP walking westbound on Park towards Southwell. 2, respond to 3112 early. Further to call informant locked inside her bedroom. Or unit 204, Posada Motel. Male black shirt, black pants, arguing with female. 112 early. Wearing a black shirt in the parking lot, female crying and yelling, running away from the male. Type 234.
Now, so you are now going to be with me here. We'll roll on together from there, and set up to have another unit to set up under. Yeah, you got a left to do with the Sierra and I.
All right. I am back.
Just south of me, yeah, just little street. One David, copy.
All right, folks. So now I am going on a search. I'm going to go on a search, and I'm going to go search for that vehicle. I'm going to go search for that little Nissan Altima, the one I listed as stolen on our groups, because I didn't let a lot of people know this, okay? But that vehicle actually belongs to a 90-year-old man that he lives with me. His name is J.J. Jackson. He's a musician. He's very well known for a song called You're Welcome. But It's Alright. And some lowlifes stole his car while he was at Walmart the other day. So I'm hoping that maybe I'll run across his vehicle while I'm out rolling around tonight. And it's sad, you know. But his vehicle stands out. It's an 08 Nissan Altima with blacked out windows, and it doesn't have the aluminum rims, folks. It has chrome. It's got chrome rims, and the left-hand side tail light has a piece broken out of it. It's white. It's a white Nissan Altima, and the plate starts with DP797. And you can Google the man, J.J. Jackson. He was also June Jackson, but he was also, as a kid, he was reigned as a hero because a couple locked their children in their home and lit the home on fire. And he kicked the door in on this house as a young man and rescued the 5 kids out of the home. Yes, he does. He does live with me. I've worked with that man for on and off. Let me see, for the last 30 plus years. I used to own a company called Classic Entertainment. What's up, Mr. Sandoval? What do you mean, what's going on here? I don't see a chase. Is there a chase out here? No. Oh, that's not. So I'm gonna go drive through all the hotels. I'm gonna hit areas where I think this vehicle may be. You know, it stands out pretty well.
24316 North Main Street, West Market.
If you do see it, folks, call me. If you know who's got it, call me. I would like to get this man's car back to him. I'm gonna go over and hit. Oh. Ain't too proud to beg, yes. And most of you, you know, there's a song a lot of people don't know that the man sang, but remember Moana, the movie, and the song that The Rock sang, You're Welcome? That is also one of his songs. He was a Motown staff writer also on top of performing. Yeah, if, you know, if we don't find his car soon, because I'm gonna probably put together a GoFundMe and hopefully raise money, because I know what car he would really like to have again.
That is about 29 traffic listening ALS with PD on scene.
He used to drive an 80s Cadillac, and he loved that vehicle. He loved it, loved it, loved it. And I would like to put him back into a Cadillac. You know? It is kind of cool, because I think, I think I added them, but I'll have to check. But I have 2 pianos in my house also. And he's currently recording a new album at 90 years old. He still sings, he still plays, he still sounds the same. He's still an awesome person, you know. He used to perform down at a place called LGT Vegas. He's performed with basically everybody under the sun. You know.
24 spot 73, cardiac arrest. 23747 via Gabola, Avenida Holita. 23 spot 115, assault ALS sheriff on scene. 9943 East Park Street, South Rush.
You know what I'll do one of these days, folks? Because he wants to do a ride along with us. How about we do a ride along with, have him do a ride along with us, and we'll have him do maybe a couple songs or something over the air. We'll see if we do his songs over the air. We'll see how fast YouTube tries to copyright strike us. Justin, what year is the Cadillac, and how much is she wanting for it? It's going to have to be clean, because I want to get a really clean one for him, because he had a really clean Baritz before. Believe it or not, I forget, but remember the singles, the single LPs? His single LP that's called You're Welcome by June Jackson, if you can find that record, that single sells all day long in the UK for between $3,000 and $4,000. And he's actually working on the AV News Crew jingle. We're going to have our own jingle produced by JJ Jackson, which is going to be cool. Yeah, his single, literally between $3,000 to $4,000, if you can find one, is what you can sell it in the UK. And that's pretty decent money. In the UK, he's still, last year, that song was still in the top 10 for oldies. When I was working in the movie industry before I was taken out on disability because I had brain tumors and all that good stuff, folks. He used to perform all over the place. I mean, one of the people that still sings to this day. He sings Richie Valens songs. His name is Ernie. It was Richie Valens' cousin. I had the pleasure of meeting him. The Coasters, the Drifters, Hank Ballard, the Midnighters, the Platters. I worked with a lot of the oldies groups. You know, we're already planning on doing a benefit, but the benefit that we're gonna do that we've been talking about lining up is to feed the needy and homeless. And pretty much it looks like the location we're gonna do it at will wind up being 4 Point Swap Meet in Lancaster, because it's got a huge location. There's plenty of parking. But does it run, Justin? That's what I need to find.
16760 Bellbrook Street, Coney Ave.
See, I'm not a young spring chicken myself either. Well, here's the thing to let y'all know also, folks. This is something that a lot of people, we're gonna do an autobiography with JJ Jackson, okay? And I'm gonna give you a little story about JJ when he was young, okay? He's really dark-skinned. He's a really dark-skinned man. And they used to call him Black Diamond and Tar Baby, which, you know, back then was not a good thing really to be called. But the man, everything he ever did, he excelled. He excelled. He had to be the best at anything he did. I mean, we will be, in the next week or two, we will be doing a huge food distribution at 4 Point Swap Meet with One Love Food Ministry. Yeah, a singing ride along, that's right. You know, I got a lot of love for this man. Oh, I think Victoria's calling me Mark. It's Matt. You know, this is an area right here that's a really rough area. But it could be a possibility. Oh man, I didn't want to drive through there, but there's a couple white cars in the parking lot.
Spot 37, injury allowed at the embassy, salutes in the lobby. 39375 5th Street West, west of T Papa 8.
Let me see. I'm gonna check and see if any of these cars are Nissans. This is a really bad area right here. You know, but I gotta check and see. If they're Nissans. No. Nope, not there. So we'll go hit the road. And cruise. It kind of looks like this one right there, like that car right there. It kind of looks like that one. But how many of you would be interested in listening to his autobiography if we did it for like a half hour or an hour weekly and we had him live on air? And he would literally talk about his whole life growing up, going into the Marines, singing, performing, people he's met, people he's dealt with. I mean, with the people that he's met and he's dealt with, that alone is amazing. No, not Steve's. JJ Jackson, the musician, the Marine.
116 cardiac arrest, 941 East Meadowbrook Street, out Sandcliffe Avenue. Sheriff around.
Wow, Revenant's throttle and almost rear ends a car by Revenant. Crazy. Well, we're out cruising. Oh, man. I'll be driving through parking lot after parking lot, folks. Hope you don't mind. But I'm also listening. And Justin or any mods that are on, if you hear a good call, let me know. J and 15th West. Okay. I can look there. There are so many taps out here that is crazy. And there's so many of these Nissans out here, and it does have a little wing on the back, so it looks a little different than most of them. It's got a little spoiler on the rear.
Squad 3 Chastain, 4346, Union Pacific, Tunnel Drive, unit number 9.
And remember, it's DP797. Walmart wasn't very nice to him, He asked them to view the footage because there's cameras right out front, and he was parked in the handicap, so we know that it picked up, but they refused to let us view the footage, and that's the one on Valley Central Way. So not very nice of them. I was gonna actually bring him with me tonight to do a, ride along, but he's sleeping right now because he stays up nights usually to write and, produce his albums.
19542 Castle Peak Street, Linden Grove Ave.
He's got another song, Little Dog Heaven, Another one, Country Gentleman. Showtime. You know. Yeah, well, Walmart wouldn't allow us to view the footage. Oh, I know what one you're talking about. You're talking to the Tap Tap. You're talking about the one over here next to the little store. They do find a lot of stolen cars there. I know there's this one. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, I know where the other one is. I'll go check that one too. I forgot about that. There's another one right around the corner from K. Is that one still active? How many people are gonna run when they see the Crown Vic pull in? It looks like this Tap Tap might be gone. It's really dead back here. Oh no, there's some people back here. Yeah, they got a Tap Tap cracking back here. Let me see if I see his car back here. No, not here tonight. This Tap Tap has had a lot of vehicles, you know, recovered from it. I know I've been there for at least 2 or 3 trucks that were recovered there. A Tap Tap is, they call it a Tap Tap because you're always hitting the buttons. It's an illegal casino. I'm sure they're inside right now watching their video cameras going, who the hell is here? There are so many Tap Taps out here that you wouldn't believe it. There was a Tap Tap just maybe a week or so ago on Avenue M that was raided, and then somebody went back and torched a car back, and it actually lit the house on fire that the Tap Tap was in also. You know, another thing that we can do, I don't know, I'm sure I could put together a meet and greet if people are interested in meeting him and maybe getting autograph photos or something like that. I'm sure I could put that together for like a Sunday at 4 Point Swap Meet, and maybe even get him up on stage to perform a set. Yeah, the police, I'm sure the police could get access to the footage there, but, you know, it's very, very hard, you know, to get stolen cars. Oh, hey, Justin, how many stolen cars do you think there are in Palmdale, Lancaster a day? Oh, by the way, Boss Lady Apple, she is happy with them chili cheese fries. Oh, look at this, moving along. So I'm going back the direction I just came from, folks. Because there is a tap up this direction. We'll see. If there's anything going on around here. And then maybe I'll turn around and go back and just drive through Motel 6. Well, let me see. Oh, that tap's gone. That one must have got shut down finally. She ain't came back on yet, huh? Nope, she ain't back on here, so we know what she's doing. She's still eating them fries. Yeah, Justin, I hit all those fields other night. Tomorrow, I'm gonna hit all the fields around here. I'm gonna hit them all, but I'm not hitting them in the Crown Vic. I'm gonna hit them in the truck, so I can do some four-wheeling if I need be to get out of there. Well, not here. Not yet. Huh. Nope. We'll go back out over on this side and peek in here. To see. No, not here.
1970 Morgan Avenue, Occidental Drive.
Another place to look, believe it or not, is Winco parking lot. And folks, if you have a question and I don't happen to see it, sorry, but it's hard to read while you're driving, and it's rather dangerous. But we're gonna just cruise and cruise and cruise and see if we can find this car. If it's not found in the next like 24 to 48 hours, the car is probably gonna be gone, you know? It may have wound up at a chop shop.
It's 146 squad 61 Chastain 21614 Golden Coffee
You know when I, oh, dude, holy moly. Wow. That guy did jump off the, by the way, did you guys just see that guy that was on the right-hand side at the curb? After I passed by, he did jump out in the street.
Squad 115, unconscious person at BJ's Restaurant, 11101 East 183rd Street, at 605 freeway.
So now, this place gets a lot of action because of Winco. I feel like I need an energy drink. I haven't had one in a few days. So let's see. Let's see. What areas are we hitting tonight, folks? Where are we all at? I know we're in at least a couple different countries. I do know whose car was stolen. His name was J.J. Jackson. He lives with me. He's a 90-year-old man that's a well-known musician. He's a Marine. He's a hero. And it takes a special kind of scumbag to steal somebody's car. And by the way, it's got disabled plates on it, folks. Starts out DP797. That's DP797. It's a 2008 white Nissan Altima with blacked out windows, chrome rims, and the tail light on the driver's side is broken. It's got a little break in it, so oh wow. You saw the picture of the guy that was in the pillar? I covered that story. And it was, I don't know how many of you know the story about the gentleman that oh yeah, the car is definitely reported. It's reported stolen. You know. Hi, babe. How are the fries? The one I stole was pretty good. All right, Justin. We'll see you in a few minutes. Apple, how are the fries, honey? You know, yeah, I mean, see, I know if they pull the footage, we'll be able to see who stole the vehicle because it was right up front. It was the third parking spot in of the handicap. So that's right up front, folks.
17820 Lakewood Boulevard, Cedar Street, suite number 4.
But, you know, it's not cool for someone doing that. You know?
4315 16th Street West, apartment number 11, Sunridge apartment. 3315 16th West, Lancaster. Christina Sheever, if adults remain did only endorse my vacant conditions. Great, feel like I'm future.
Oh, that's a normal. Another domestic violence. That's sad.
16th West, apartment 11, Sunridge.
So this place was jumping busy tonight. Oh, Fat Boys is gone. You know, I've never tried Fat Boys tacos, but I think I'm gonna have to.
Are you gonna pay with 111 early Federal only? Yeah, 10 Sunridge apartment 4615 16th West, apartment 11. Multiple is much love Adam and 1890 let's 9 Much love Adam.
You know.
No, 12 Adam with the country response at 10 Street. Like at the end, we're doing the 927 and then lives in apartment 1.
Apple can tell you how special JJ is too. She talks to him quite often. That man, if he has it, he would give it to you, you know? What was somebody leaving nasty comments? Hey Justin, if someone was being an ass, just block them, you know. I missed the comments too. Oh, we had a troll from one of the other pages in here, one of the other channels. I don't doubt it. We get those. Oh, I'm gonna have. Hey, I don't think anybody's ever gonna forget the night that we went to the donut shop and dispatch or a sheriff or a fireman or somebody had excessive gas. Oh, I gotta check.
40 vehicle fire, Pioneer Boulevard, across the Working Mill Road.
Okay, supposedly this place is supposed to have E85. Oh my Lord, yes they do, but how much is a gallon? Oh, that's not bad. Apple, $2.85 a gallon at Avenue N and 10th Street West for our E85 now. What was that? Hey, that I still can't believe they did that night. Hey, at least they could have said excuse me after they busted hind end on our live video twice. Oh no, we had a lot of laughs. I wonder where is that man at? I wonder if he's up and about, or if he's trying to act like he's sleeping. Let's see if he's up. Yep, hold on, folks. More trolls. What, we got more trolls in the house? Boot them out. Oh, look at that. Watchman's not answering. He's acting like he's sleeping. I thought maybe we'd have a little fun. I will warn all the newcomers, if you come on here acting ignorant, making ignorant comments on here, you will get blocked. I don't have time for games. Yeah, I know. Where is Watchman? I know I saw Love My Freedom a little bit ago. That's all right. It's just he's getting old. You know, hey. Oh, don't tell me somebody was on here talking negative about homeless. I don't go for that because I've seen a lot. I've been around a lot. I've helped a lot. I always help a lot. You know, I try and do anything I can to help them. You know, it's all about helping, you know. What a lot of people don't realize is God didn't say just help part of my children. He said feed all my children. You know, feed all my children. Feed my children. That doesn't mean feed, this one because he's not homeless, or this one just because he's cool. It means feed all his children. You know, hey, I'm working with the needy and homeless and feeding them. I will tell you, I've been called some very choice words by needy and homeless, but you know what? I've been told to do some pretty outrageous things by needy and homeless. But that's okay. You know why? Look at what they go through on a daily. something's wrong with the highway patrol's station.
I don't believe we do. Let me check.
6-1, unconscious person, Green Crenshaw. Green Line, Crenshaw Station on bus station 10. 119, South Crenshaw Boulevard. Green Line.
That would be a negative.
You know, I've been dealing with the homeless for many years. I've been homeless. You know? And then when I moved out of our place and we put all our stuff in storage, you know, it even got worse than that. Somebody broke into our storage and stole basically everything of value. You know, that was quite a few years ago. But God's good. That I will say, God is good. As you can, I don't know if y'all know, but we're in Palmdale now. You know, tomorrow morning we'll be out. We're going to go out to where they're going to be cleaning up the desert on Beryl Springs, which is 25th Street East, right before Pear Blossom Highway. If you want to come out and volunteer, come out and volunteer. If you want to donate contractors' bags or some shovels and rakes or whatever. Nope, that's not it. Man, I thought we got lucky. I just saw a white Nissan pulled over. But, you know, a lot of people would always go walking through over there on Beryl Springs. A lot of families. And then a lot of scumbags started dumping trash everywhere. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. Alright, folks. Guess what? I'm headed back to Lancaster. They just called a vehicle versus pedestrian in Lancaster.
Unit 10 with 112 David Early.
So I'm definitely headed back to Lancaster. I'm gonna hit the freeway this time though. Oh, and I can't drive too fast. Y'all see what's ahead of me, don't you? And I was just over in that area. But it's a vehicle versus pedestrian on J8 and 15th West. This area right here where that deputy just turned down. You know what? I got to go through that neighborhood, folks. I forgot. I need to go through there and see if they broke the crime scene down or if homicide's over there, maybe. But this is an area where somebody got shot earlier today. And they were transported by private vehicle to a local hospital, which was Palmdale Regional. And then from Palmdale Regional, they transported the individual from there, and they transported the individual over to Lancaster because Palmdale Regional is not set up with a trauma unit. So they had to transfer. Well, what are you doing, man? Really? Wow. People really need to learn how to drive. But earlier tonight, I don't know if you guys heard, but when we were on the crime scene where the shooting occurred at, somebody in a Dodge came flying through and crashed right through the barriers at the crime scene. They went right through. Yeah, it's gone. So the individual, they're gone, so that's a plus. Since the crime scene is gone, most likely it's not a homicide, so the guy probably survived. But that was on Avenue Q and 4th Street East. And the complete, I mean, it was a... After the guy broke through, after he ran through the crime scene, the deputies started flashing lights at him and pulled their guns. And he ramped up a curve, backed up, and then took off and ran through all the pylons again. And took off.
12 down 2, you might want to serve on 15th East, East County, or 15th with UTO so far.
Oh, man. Okay.
Yeah, I'm second out. I'll just come by and then I'll head that way.
Well,
You guys can roll that way? Yeah, we're all over with it. Alright, cool. Well, I guess I'll roll over there after we check the thing.
well, they said J8.
Yeah, we'll roll that way.
It doesn't sound like it. Now they're trying to locate the person. They don't know if it's 15th West or 15th East for the... You know, actually, oh.
Yes, ma'am. It was, there was no damage. Just waiting for a party, so.
Actually, I ran across, my wife and I ran across a lady the other night that we gave food to that I actually need to find somebody that can get this lady in for some serious health care. Because it looks like she could be losing one of her eyes due to an illness.
Everything you know in traffic, see folks at any time, please. Go ahead and go ahead to vicinity assist for 15 family 1114 Louise Avenue, apartment 101. Apartment 6 for X.
You know, I've bought in a couple cars from Camachos. I know a lot of people yell and curse about Camachos, but the cars, one of the cars we got had major issues, but it wasn't Camacho's fault. It was actually a Lemon from Dodge. Camachos, actually, I like all those guys over there. You know, I worked with them for a while.
Wait, can you copy an LTEC? Go ahead. I just had a witness call and state that a female driver in a white Honda Accord with a male passenger picked up the pedestrian and drove off with him, and it was on Avenue J, but they didn't give me unknown direction, but the vehicle was a white Honda Accord. I'm guessing no plate or anything like that.
Nope, no plate. All right.
Did we confirm the cross street on the 15th West, or could it have possibly the east side also? It was 15th West and 80.
Oh, wow. Wow. So,
David, was the vehicle that scooped them the vehicle that was potentially involved with them? Did we see a collision from this witness, or was it just that they saw something hit the car? So the witness is not 100% confirming that they were the ones that were involved in the traffic collision, but they believe that to be the strongest possibility. Alright, copy. We call the first witness back and confirm that a collision occurred. Not seeing any EV right here. And I'm going to add my call.
Justin, you're going to bed? No, it's time for you to get in the car with me and go to work. You ready?
Same informant for both calls, so she doesn't have anything.
Okay, so that was a...
Sheriff for Fire 15 West, and you need to confirm that we do not have a patient.
That is correct.
Okay, do you want us to clear? We're at that location now.
That's affirmed.
Have a good night.
Thank you, you too. 0510 Haley Hospital Road. No, right off the court, south of the Black No, you know, they felt right in the black one, sweater, leggings, no standing down.
I'll shut off the secondary scanner. Well, there are a lot of trolls out there, folks, so, I mean...
LG-134, us and the sheriff are unable to locate any patients. They assume the patient's been transported. Go ahead and cancel AMR.
We're gonna have to get a couple more mods on here.
134.
Trolls will be trolls.
1272, TV agency, and no one has been brought in. Yeah, copy. Nobody came into the front either. I copy. Alright, we'll clear for now and wait for any more info. I'll try to talk to the informant.
All right.
And if we get any calls from AVH, just let me know. Right on my way.
Copy that.
All right, folks. I'm gonna either grab me a coffee or I'm gonna grab me something with some caffeine in it, coffee or Red Bull. So give me a minute. I'm gonna go in and get what I gotta get, and I'll be right out, folks.
112 David Early, 5, no out of the point. 112 David Early, just back through 112 David Early. And Fearless, 1718 East John, David on board. Back through 112. No apartment number, stated it was outside, line disconnected, trying to call back now.
Hey, 112, let's just continue to 1 and 10.
Responding code 3 and tandem with 112 and 112 units.
Hey, 12 South 2, just continue to 1 and 10 with us, and I got the taser if needed. Hey, doctor. Rescue Avenida Ignacio via Hispano. Engine squad 124, injury ALS at Atria Santa Clarita. 24431 West Lyons Avenue, Avenida Dorena, unit 320. When the caller reattack 2 was giving the address, did they just say Park Circle or did they specifically say 1718?
257. Individual are sending several forms of fighting inside Alpha Glove, no weapons. We're disconnected taxi.
Tom on, you're up. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Steering out. Alright, from the station. I'll just meet you there. Yeah.
Also, the other earliest edition is 787, 272.5, East 72 Transport. At correction on last, he was saying that it was across from Park Circle Apartments at 1718 East Avenue J4.
Okay.
All right, folks. I'll be back. Got my coffee.
What's call going to 97, 73.5, East 72 Transport.
Any major calls while I was in there? No.
It's 12 pounds new. We think we located on Park Circle and 17 Alright, Capital, over to you.
Yes, I'm scratching. Nothing yet. You guys can hear it scratching away, huh?
Squad 107, Chastain's 15603 Marina Court, Sylvia Drive.
Oh, nothing there. One down, so far nothing. Yes, 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 I'm a scratching. Well, the last one I couldn't even beat a pair of twos, so that's pretty jacked up. And nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. These scratchers don't like me tonight, folks. Nothing.
David, you.
Go 260 David.
Hey, sir, 266, we can take the handle on tag 274. We're leaving the station now.
Yes, sir.
Oh boy. Well, I got the high roller poker, electric 8s, and triple red 7s. And so far, the poker ones suck.
38535 North Sumac Ave, East Avenue Q, Quebec 7. Engine 135, assault BLS with sheriff on scene, 1718, East Avenue J. Juliet 4, 20th Street.
So far, we're batting zeros here, folks. That was a couple of big zeros. You know, the most I ever won on a scratcher, I did win before. You know, I did win, but they really jack you when it comes to tax time. Well, this ain't looking good. Well, that ain't good so far. So far, it's been 5 out of 5 tickets, losers. All right. So that really sucked. 6 out of 6, we're losers. No, they were not dollar ones. I spent my allowance.
Joe 132, read something up.
No, I tell you what, I hit $5,000 on the poker one, and they gave me all the money in the check. But then when tax time came, let me tell you, they screwed me. They got me for $2,800 in taxes. I've won a few times, you know, but tonight I didn't win. I lost my hind end. So I think we need to do some more cruising. So I'm going to do a little cruising, and maybe we'll get lucky and catch a good call. Because if I don't catch a good call before I hit by my house, I'm going to take myself and take my happy self to bed. Look at that. That is truly sad. There's 3 people sleeping on the sidewalk near 7-Eleven now. You know? 1400 South Bonnie Beach Place, East Triggs. You know, this is crazy. It's sad. Usually this building up here, yep, you can see, look, the building right there on the right-hand side. You can see all the homeless sleeping there right now. There's like 5 or 10 of them that sleep underneath there because it's covered. Not because it's warm, it's because it's covered. And they won't get rained on if it rains. So I'm going to take myself towards the house. Maybe we'll get a call, maybe we won't. If we do, that's okay. If we don't, that's okay. If we don't, that's a good thing for law enforcement, because that means it's not an extremely busy night. But in regards, we'll talk just a little bit about the missing toddlers, Orrin and Orson West, aka Classic and Sincere. For anybody that doesn't know, it was reported they went missing on December 21st. Okay? It was reported. But law enforcement stated they saw no footprints out the gate where they supposedly went missing from. All right. So then, hold on. Highway Patrol's having issues tonight with their radios, so it's real staticky. So, you know, he made the report that, you know, They put the kids outside so they can wrap presents. It was stated that there was only 2 presents in the home for the toddlers, 1 for each. Okay. And, you know, everything with what they stated really made no sense because they put them out back. She was in the house wrapping presents, supposedly Jacqueline was. Trezell was outside collecting firewood. There was no firewood out there, only kindling. And if that's what he was burning, I don't know what else he was burning with it because there was no real firewood there. Okay. So, why would you have the gates open with 2 children in the back yard, 3 and 4 years old, and say you're throwing wood in the backyard? Makes no sense. When he went looking, he drove around for, I think it was 6 minutes. Okay. And he came back and he sat for like another 10 minutes in his van before a phone call was made to the police department. The police showed up pretty quickly. For a big little city, I say big little city because it's a huge coverage of area, as in square miles, but there's a low population.
And 100 assault BLS. Scene 1315 Hermosa Avenue, 13th Street.
After law enforcement showed up, they never came out until after the interview, which, as you all know, the interview was horrible. I'm gonna say it was horrible. It caught me off guard. I literally had to walk away when he made a rather ignorant statement about it played out. You know, when the neighbors were interviewed by multiple people around the house, oh, J.J. Jackson and the Jackals. Yes, that is the right J.J. Jackson also. But since that interview, none of the adoptive family that I know has even stepped 1 foot to the ground to search for these boys. Okay, the biological family has members. The community has been out there. But never did we see the adoptive family out there. You know, there's so many red flags. They had a hard time buying the home, first of all. You know, everything basically sucked. You know, everything basically sucked around the disappearance of those little boys. They're handsome little boys, you know, they are. They're good looking little boys, and it's sad. You know, you got, you know, one of the things I really don't understand, okay, is maybe I'm going to catch some guff on this, maybe I won't, but you have 2 black toddlers that go missing. Okay, they go missing right after a huge demonstrations about BLM, Black Lives Matters. Okay, not once does Black Lives Matters or any of those organizations get involved. Not once do the adoptive parents, extended family, or immediate family come forward begging or asking for the public's help, asking for law enforcement's help publicly. They don't do it. Their family basically goes into hiding. But they wonder why the community is so angry with them. The community is angry because the adoptive parents and their family basically have done nothing in regards to even trying to find the children. The extended family of Trezell put up money. Yes, they did. They're putting up money for the reward. But with the power that they have in that family, in the fact that that family put up $30,000 for reward, here's my question. Why did they not hire a private investigator immediately to jump on this case and track this case? My guess, because they're dirty. Okay? The one thing I did get from that family was I got emails threatening to send the FBI to my door because they said, because I was covering this story, that they were getting death threats. Okay? That makes no damn sense to me. I'm sorry, it makes no sense whatsoever. I never made one threat towards that family. I asked the family personally, I told them, I will give them open mic to come on and say what they want. I will not edit it. We will give them open mic for an interview. We'll ask them their name, have them spell it, and ask them what happened. You know, yeah, hey, in regards to CNN on that platform, okay, on that platform, you can actually Google Jamal Watkins and you will see where I said I had a couple questions about, oh, he just ran a red light. I had a couple questions about the disappearance of his nephews. And like the first 3 or 4 times, they took my question down off, and that was when he was live. That is when Jamal Watkins was live on, I think it was CNN. I personally feel like it's being covered up. It's a tragic situation. See, and that's another thing. Has anybody heard anything about CPS giving a statement or saying anything in regards to the fact that they even have an investigation going into it? No. I do have to say, after I was threatened with the FBI, that I did talk to Jamal via text. And then he wound up understanding where I'm coming from. Because like I told him, the only thing I want to know... Uh-oh.
113 advised the 927 Seager, approximately
missing.
920C. Name is Edgar Aguilar. Is a son of a male Hispanic, approximately 36 years old, 6'1", 38 pounds, brown over brown. Last wearing a gray shirt, beige pants, black jacket,
But-
black hat.
You know,
The 920C was last seen driving from
It's-
4443 Bedwell Street in Lancaster in a red.
that whole case is weird.
Possible destination.
Oh wow, what's going on here? Look at this shit, man.
Mobile or Lancaster.
Holy moly.
The 920C made suicidal statement. Any questions for 113? Check on arrow.
Wow.
Questions information.
Whew.
Questions of. Go ahead.
This is crazy.
Suicide statement was after. The 920C stated he wanted to take his life. Unknown descriptors on how. Made multiple statements of taking his life.
Holy moly.
Copy 26097.
437.
This is insanity. Wow. Holy crap. There is a line going into that place with about 40 people. Wow. And by the way, folks, that place I just passed by, that is Big Shots. That is in Lancaster, and that is a place, you saw all those people, that is a place where the guy got stabbed in the neck at about 1:45 a.m. this morning. 1:45 a.m. Friday morning. A gentleman was stabbed in the neck at that location. Yeah, it's a bar slash supposed restaurant. But I won't be able to find out till Monday, literally, the shape of the individual that was stabbed in the neck at that location. And it wasn't down the street, it was at that location. And the suspect was a male Hispanic with a bald head. I think they said about 6 foot, with a sleeve down arm.
Squad 36, Donald Payne ALS, 949 West Torrance.
Yeah,
Boulevard.
it was
South
Big
30.
Shots. I used to frequent that place, but I won't. I went there a few times for dinner, but I just can't do it anymore. I won't go into it. But that place is off my list permanently. I won't be disrespected by a place and then go back to it. That is definitely out. I will never return to that place. No, believe it or not, I went there. This was just not long ago that I went there. And made a post online and had a phone call from the owner of that place. And he is a very disrespectful individual. I will never frequent there again. He will probably call me in maybe in the morning again, or go online and write up another BS story that he did before, because I asked a question about his location. Oh, we won't give up on any of the cases. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go home, folks, because I got to go home. I got to pull up a bunch that we received, and I got to go through all the different cases that were posted on our page for the cold cases and missing persons. I mean, I'm sure y'all saw all the drunk people that just walked out in front of the car back there. $239 in Texas, yes. You know, supposedly in some court documents also, folks, the gentleman that needs a transplant, he's supposed to contact me back, but he hasn't contacted me back, so I don't know what's the deal there. Oh my gosh, now the Clothian and Andrew, that one does hit very close. My daughter was friends with them. I knew Clothian. She was a beautiful young lady. She was very beautiful. She was a sweetheart, always respectful. And I mean, that's another tragic death of two individuals.
Engine 165, squad 163, see
You know, I would.
07 Hollenbeck Street, East Gate Ave.
I need for Clothian and Andrew, I need the parents to get a hold of me so we can do some one-on-one interviews, or maybe an interview with both of them, you know, to ask the public, because we know that a lot of people saw who did it and they saw what happened. It was at a party. They were parked out front. They were in the vehicle. They were shot. They were killed. It's horrible. A bunch of people know what happened. If the parents could get a hold of me, email me your information so I can contact you. Email it to us at avnewscrew@yahoo.com. I would love to see the family get closure on that one. Not only will that give closure to the family, but it'll give closure to us also and to my daughter. So if somebody could have them email us at avnewscrew@yahoo.com. You know, I'm going to go home, folks. I'm going to go home and do some homework. Oh, and I just passed my turn. Look at that. Now I got to make a U-turn. What do you think? Can I wake up boss lady? Oh, wow, there's cars coming now. But yeah, everybody, I'm gonna do some homework tonight, see if I can get through some of the paperwork before I wind up going to sleep. But it's always a blessing, you know. I will talk to JJ tonight when he gets up and ask him what his plans are for a new vehicle, what we can do. I really hope my son's home because I see his car's gone. But I thought he was at work. So everybody have a blessed one. God bless you all. We'll talk to you all soon.